Welcome to Restaurant Reviews, and today we'll be talking about Shinjuku Station in High Point, North Carolina. This restaurant features a revolving sushi bar with one of the main features of this particular restaurant being an all-you-can-eat style buffet. The one thing I will say I really enjoy about this particular restaurant is that it really went in on the theme of feeling like you were in a Japanese subway station. When you walk into the building, you actually go through like a little entry point, which is pretty cool, and even a lot of the decor on the walls has a very rail metro feel to it, which is a really unique style choice. Another cool aesthetic point is when you're waiting for your table along the back wall, it's almost like you're waiting at a train station as well, which is pretty cool. One thing I will note is that there is no reservations for this restaurant, and I ended up showing up right when they opened on Saturday, and there was already a half an hour wait to get in. And even when I was seated, there were people being told there was an hour and 20-minute wait. So I would definitely plan ahead if you were planning to go to this restaurant, especially on the weekend. Staff was very helpful in explaining how the restaurant operates, and it was kind of cool to see some of the features, especially they had like a little serving robot as well as a train that went around giving out specialty food for people that ordered on their little tablets, which was above and beyond what the regular conveyor belt was, which was an interesting feature to say the least. So food would essentially come down the little conveyor belt with a little sign essentially indicating what the dish was, which was really nice because it was usually portioned to like 1 to 4 pieces of sushi. With that, you could also ask the receptionist for essentially like 3 different varieties of dipping sauce, which were nice, which was really kind of nice to kind of sample it with it to your own tastes. Overall, they had a really wide variety of sushis that were available during my time there, which was really nice to see. Especially one was a salmon roe sushi, which was really unique because I don't normally see that at a lot of restaurants. It really gave people, especially if you're not familiar with sushi, a great way to get familiarized with different varieties. Though the overall experience was great, I do have a few criticisms of the restaurant. One of them is it feels like the restaurant was still kind of in a soft start where they're still trying to figure out the kinks and bugs into getting the restaurant to work efficiently. Another is that about half of the sushi that was in the original menu, I don't think I saw throughout the entire time I was there, and that may have been just because it was a lunch rush issue. Another minor critique is that the aesthetic in the back of the restaurant had this really bad AI generated artwork wallpaper, which kind of detracted from the overall appeal and aesthetic of the restaurant, to say the least. Another minor downside to this restaurant was the little game portion of the store where they had these really fun little like gotcha capsule ball, which normally would be a kind of a cool little thing for the kids. But one thing I will say, especially as somebody that collects these things, it did appear that a lot of the figurines were bootleg knockoffs of official merchandise, which could be upgraded or changed out at some point down the road. But for the amount of money they were asking for these little capsule figurines, it was a little disappointing to say the least. Overall, I had a really great time at Shinjuku Station. It definitely is a great place to go if you're celebrating a birthday, going on a date, a special occasion, or just wanted to have something fun in the afternoon. I hope to see some improvements down the road. Overall, a really great little restaurant in High Point, and definitely make your way out there if you get a time. Let me know if you went to this restaurant, and let me know your thoughts and opinions, and hopefully I'll see you on the next review.